Some 20 years ago, I decided to move to South Africa and contribute to bridging the digital divide. Over the past 20 years, I've been involved in many projects in digital education, where we brought computer centers and digital content to schools and teacher development centers around the country. But I've also noticed that after 17 years, that this divide has not been bridged. It's actually become wider. And I think that's become painfully clear during the school lockdowns as a result of COVID-19 pandemic. The problem often is that we think that we just have to bring technology. And then we say, yeah, there are issues in rural areas because there's not enough connectivity. And there's also data is expensive. Yes, those are relevant examples. But we also forget that technology needs to be implemented in a socio-economic environment that might be different from our own. We need to take time to make sure that we not only implement, but that we maintain and support and assist people on how they use it. What happened during COVID-19 is that so many people and organizations came to the party and made digital education platforms and digital content available to the whole country, which in itself is wonderful. But the way it happened was that actually what we were saying is, now look, here's this wonderful library. All the content and information you need is there. Go do. Forgetting that once people get into this huge library, they don't know where to go. They don't know where to find it. And if they find it, how to use it. So lots of people checked out. And this also had to do with the fact that all our ICT installations over the past 20 years, not all of them were functional. Not all teachers are educated yet in how to use it. So when we now take it back to the role of technology in society and the philosophical ideas behind it, we have to conclude that technology, and more specifically IT, is all pervasive in society. All the design and development work and implementation work that's done has a huge impact on how we operate as human beings and how we work together in society. As I spoke about earlier, technology has a huge impact on societies, and philosophers talk about how technology actually mediates between human beings and the world. This goes more even specific for IT. IT is all pervasive and we all have to do with it, whether it's using our smartphone or whether it's choosing a future career. When we work at bridging the digital divide, we take a lot of things into consideration. So the better good of all is not just for today, but it is for future generations. And it's also for the sustainability of our society. The more people from a young age are exposed to digital technologies and know how to use them, the more digitally competent our future generations of employees and clients and society will be. When designing, developing and implementing educational solutions, we should always consider the moral and ethical implications of it. We should always ask ourselves, are we widening or bridging the divide? We need to involve more stakeholders in these processes. For example, the Department of Basic Education and their fantastic framework on professional development for teachers in digital learning. We should even consider setting up more change management process so we make sure that whatever solution we provide becomes an integral part in the environment where we implement it.